Anchor Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment. On behalf of Major General Gary M. Berto and Command Sergeant Major Scott A. Brizek of the United States Army Maneuver Center of Excellence, Brigadier General David M. Hodney and Command Sergeant Major Martin S. Selstein of the United States Army Infantry School, and Colonel David B. Morbies and Command Sergeant Major Ronnie Bond Jr., the 198th Infantry Brigade. We welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Thank you for taking the time to share this great day with us. Before we start today's ceremony, would the veterans of the audience please stand? Thank you. For 242 years, the American infantry soldier has quietly gone about their duty and has taken them to historic battlefields on many of the Earth's continents. They have stood fast in the bloody battlefields within our own borders. They won the Cold War and preserved peace in far-reaching places like South Korea and Europe through their vigilant presence. They left the comfort of their family and endured the most demanding conditions of cold and heat, of dust and mud, of desert and jungle to fight our nation's wars. The young infantry soldiers graduating today have also volunteered for the Army and the infantry in a time of war. They chose to serve our nation, knowing that they may be deployed to regions of conflict or be called upon to support contingency operations around the world. Today, this ceremony will mark a culmination of months of long and arduous training, the result of which are these superb infantry soldiers prepared to take their places in infantry units around the world. We are proud of their accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, during the next few moments, there will be loud noises and smoke, the use of pyrotechnics. Please focus your attention on the far side of the field. In just a few moments, will emerge our country's next greatest generation, today's infantry warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Infantry Rifle Squad, the foundation of the decisive force and embodiment of the warrior ethos. The infantry has the most challenging job of any branch of the armed forces. It carries out fights the enemy around the world. It is the standard bearer for all the armies of the world, leading by example in the fight to defend freedom against ruthless terror. With the increased firepower and lethality of today's weapons, every infantry soldier must be trained to standard in over 200 tasks to defeat our enemies on any battlefield. These infantry soldiers graduating today are accomplished marksmen, able to engage the enemy day and night. They understand how to shoot, move, and communicate as a team. They are adaptable warriors who can fight as a mechanized force from Strykers or Bradleys, from the sky as airborne or air assault, and whose training is the basis for our elite special operations warriors. Most importantly, they are patriots, who in a time of war raise their right hand and swear an oath to God and country, to defend the Constitution of the United States against any enemy. If called upon to fight belly to belly in Baghdad or Fallujah, to clear the bridges of Mazar-e-Sharif or Jalalabad in Afghanistan, or to deliver aid and provide security in the Horn of Africa and the Caribbean, these soldiers make a difference in today's complex operating environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infantry Rifle Squad. They are wearing the equipment they train with and will carry into combat. The squads are led by a staff sergeant. They are armed with an M4 carbine, The M4 carbine is the latest evolution of the M16 family and is designed for use in vehicles and close quarters combat. The squads have 2 fire teams. Each fire team is led by a sergeant, also armed with an M4 carbine. This carbine is fully modular with an integrated receiver rail system that can mount the M68 close combat optic and an ANP Q15 infrared laser designator used to engage targets at night. Each fire team has 1 automatic rifleman. They are armed with an M249 squad automatic weapon. This is the squad and vehicle machine gun. It has a cyclic rate of fire of 850 rounds per minute and weighs 17 pounds. Each fire team has 1 grenadier. They are armed with an M4 carbine and an M320 grenade launcher, which fires a variety of 40 millimeter grenades to include high explosive, illumination, colored smoke, and buckshot. The M320 provides an invaluable indirect fire capability to the infantry squad. The remaining soldiers in each of the fire teams is a rifleman. They are armed with an M4 carbine and the M136 AT4 anti-tank launcher. The AT4 fires an 84 millimeter shaped charge capable of defeating up to 14 inches of rolled homogeneous steel and breaching bunkers or masonry walls in urban structures. Additionally, each one of these soldiers are wearing the advanced combat helmet with the AMPBS-14 monocular night vision device. This night vision device allows the soldiers to see in low light or no light conditions. Coupled with the laser designator on their weapon, they can place effective fire on all targets at night. On their torso, they are wearing the IOTV or Improved Outer Tactical Vest, which consists of 4 armored plates capable of stopping small arms fire and fragmentation. Additionally, they are wearing ballistic eye protection, knee and elbow pads, and a water hydration system. All members of today's infantry squads are from Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry Regiment, and Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the modern-day warrior, armed and equipped to fight and win anywhere, anytime, in any type of terrain against any enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a round of applause for the United States Army Infantry Rifle Squad.
I think they're last.
Battalion Company, 1st Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment. And the Echo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Captain Jeremy Fisher, Executive Officer of the 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation and remain standing for the arrival of the official party. Captain Gil Price, 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry Regiment Chaplain, will offer the invocation.
Let us pray. Almighty God, the author of liberty and deliverer of the oppressed, as we gather together on this hallowed ground to acknowledge our dependence on you, for we know that our strength does not come from our machines, our weapons, or ourselves, but from you alone. We are reminded this day of the shoulders of those who have marched before us, upon whom now these new infantrymen stand, and whose proud legacy they will continue. May the chapters of history that they write from this day forward be composed of such words as honor, valor, and love for God and country. They are sharpened now as warriors, ready and willing to take their rightful place in the line of battle that stretches across time and spans continents. May they secure freedom, achieve victory, and bring forth peace in this world. Give them the courage they need in the face of conflict, the strength necessary on the field of battle, and faith that may see them through all their days until they stand in your eternal formation. Father, bless them now as they answer this high and noble call of sacrifice to serve as soldiers, infantrymen. And may those blessings extend to their families and all who are gathered here this day. For it's in your precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The official party for today's ceremony consists of the 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry Regiment Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Christopher J. Ritchie, and the Battalion Command Sergeant Major Michael S. Hotstein.